We're going to take it up a notch, if you will, with our triplet test lab. We have identical triplets who have agreed to try out 3 different high-intensity workouts for 2 weeks. Hot yoga, spinning, interval training. So how did they work? What were the differences? Take a look. Meet 24-year-old triplets, Andrea, Ariana, and Athena.
We're the Lebec triplets.
They are genetically identical, but will their bodies respond identically to 3 different high-intensity workouts? It's hot yoga for Athena, interval training for Andrea, and spinning for Ariana. First, we'll measure their baselines.
Your fitness is not just how fast you can run. It's how strong you are, how flexible you are, and how well you can put that all together into movement. So we're trying to capture all that.
Polly DeMille at New York Hospital for Special Surgery starts with a strength test. Andrea can hold a plank for 62 seconds. Athena can hold it for 48, and Ariana for 35. Next up, a functional mobility test. They all have average scores with room for improvement. Finally, the most difficult test of all, the VO2 max. It measures the amount of oxygen their bodies are able to deliver to their muscles for energy production. All of the triplets max themselves out.
I'm dead.
With that, they kick off 2 weeks of high-intensity training. It's hot yoga for Athena, who's working up a sweat while strengthening her core at Bodhi, NYC. Ariana kills it with cardio, taking on flywheels, intense indoor spinning classes. And Andrea takes it to the limit with interval training at Fitting Room. So, 2 sweaty weeks later, how will their bodies have changed? Really interesting stuff here. So great to have Athena, Ariana, and Andrea all here, and Chris Powell, celebrity trainer, creator of an amazing app called Transform. We were just talking about it. Sounds great. Congratulations on that. Check that out. I want to get right into it, ladies, and thank you to our crew for name tags because we will need them. So, Athena, correct. You did hot yoga. How did that challenge your body?
Well, I think the first thing was just getting used to the heat. It was over 100 degrees, so, at first I felt like I had to pass out a little bit. But once I got past that, it challenged me to gain more flexibility, my muscles were toned more, and I was using muscles that I'd never even used before.
So it sounds like a positive.
Yeah, so it was really fun. Yeah.
So drum roll, please. Let's take a look at Athena's numbers. All right, there you go, guys. Big gains, Chris.
Yes, absolutely.
Mobility and how long she can hold a plank, but not so much in aerobic capacity. Surprising to you?
Not at all. In fact, these numbers are indicative of exactly what hot yoga really offers. A lot of core strength, which you can attest to that, right? You're holding those planks, but also body awareness, spatial orientation, lots of flexibility, which we saw in her mobility test.
But this is not to get the heart rate up.
Not at all. In fact, you probably experienced that a little bit, not so much on the heart rate.
All right, so that's that. We're going to talk to Ariana now. Ariana, you usually do a light cardio.
Yep.
This was a totally different week for you, or 2 weeks for you then, because you did high intensity spinning.
Yes.
So do you feel like that was better for you?
I feel like it definitely was better for me. I definitely was not used to high intensity cardio at all. Any cardio I did was just kind of a warm up. So it was a big change for me, and my lungs and my body were not used to it.
Yeah.
But there was a huge change because my first class was such a struggle. And
then
with
you felt
breathing,
like it was getting better?
Yes, by the last class it was a lot easier for me. I could keep up and push myself.
Let's see how it worked. Drum roll, please. Here are the numbers. So very different results here, Chris.
This is so textbook, though, because unlike yoga, she doesn't do a lot of the core work, and she's not doing a lot of the mobility work, but a lot of cardiorespiratory training. And we saw that with her VO2 max test with her aerobic capacity. I mean, it went up almost 10% in just 2 weeks, and that's phenomenal.
That's very telling. All right, so we're running out of time, so I really want to get to Andrea. And Andrea, you did intensity training, high intensity interval training. Huge challenge.
Yes.
I mean, you said it was...
It was very challenging, but I actually ended up loving it, which I didn't expect.
All right, so drum roll, please. Let's take a look at the numbers. And Chris, we ask you for your translation here. This is very, I thought, strange.
It is, but at the same time, what we're looking at here is fatigue. Now, of course, speaking with Andrea before, she's a runner. So jumping into high intensity training, it was exhausting. So she's experiencing what we call neuromuscular and metabolic fatigue. I appreciate her enthusiasm because she dove in 4 classes a week and she was going gangster on it. But at the same time, her body's broken down a little bit. I promise you, though, give it 2 more weeks and you'll see those numbers go through the roof. Absolutely.
Okay. So hang hang in there, I guess. And this is all, I mean, you guys all look great and alike, as we all know. But this is about healthy. This isn't about losing weight. So hang in there. You guys going to keep going with it?
I think so.
If we can, yeah.
Another cool experiment. And thank you for your expertise, as always.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.